And we're live. Mhm. Sure. Hmm. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I think the Fanic does that too. So yeah, right. Uh huh. Okay. Right. Hmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 We'll see how accurate you can place that. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Nope. Yeah. It's the spin move that always gets you. Yeah. Yeah. You spike, score the touchdown, then spin. Don't spin, and then try to score. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. So let me ask you. So the coding on this is a lot different looking than what we're doing right now with the FANUC. This doesn't look like computer code. The FANUC looks more like computer code. Is there so can students um, write code offline? And how would the code look if you wrote it offline? Hmm. 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 So it saves two files in essence, right? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if you're writing code offline, you have to write it as a script, and then it imports it because there's no way to write the hierarchy kind of appearance, right? Yeah, the polyscope. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So is that what I'm trying to do, and what kind of caused this, a lot of the meeting is to find alternatives for online education and robot training, because Fanuc, I mean, in addition to just wanting to get another robot under our control for our classes, for our students to use, the online capabilities were something that I think both Christine and I thought were really compelling. So the students can use they can write the code using the online simulator, um, and it'll look just like the hierarchical code on the left hand side here, right? Yeah, right, right. Yeah, okay, right, right. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Okay, okay. Um, yeah, that makes sense. And then the way that Brian's actually running it is kind of interesting with the camera on the robot. Um, that's it's just giving us a different way to kind of approach our robotics courses. Um, yeah, which is kind of interesting. I mean, we have issues with the robot simulator with Fanuc RoboGuide, and this seems a little bit more straightforward. So, mhm. Looks like Brian's been lonely. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, the .old files. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that like Robot DK? Is that one? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So, Brian, maybe you can answer this. But are there, so what is the, how much usage is out there for the Universal Robots in the Chicago area? I'm just thinking of, the applicability for our students. Okay. All right. And you currently, right now, there's no certifications that Universal Robot um, offers, but that's something that they're developing or is in the works. Okay. So the way Fanuc does it right now, which is kind of our model, for how we're applying things. We both Christine and I took their training at their facility in Hoffman Estates. Then we had to submit a training video and a course outline and some other course material um, to show them that we can so that we could demonstrate that we can also teach that. And now when our students pass the FANUC certification exam, at Moraine Valley, we can award them the FANUC certification. And there's also a NOCTI test, which we haven't been able to use yet because because we haven't run the course in the fall. But that also is something that we can offer. So. If our students complete let's say we have a course that is, that goes through exactly what the training for the Universal Robots is, um, is there anything at the end of that course that we would be able to award to the students, provided they pass it successfully? That there's a you know that does similar, or that is a similar kind of situation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, because that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do for FANUC is we actually follow they sent us their course outline, and we follow that and go through their book. Is there a book um, that goes along with the UR training, a textbook or? Hmm. Okay. Okay. So if are the students, so let's say that we have a class of like 10 or 12 students, and we're teaching the UR curriculum or whatever it looks like. Are the students going to be able to buy the operator's manual, or would we be able to copy segments of that and distribute that like a textbook to our students, or is that like copy protected or? Okay. Okay. All right. That answers that question. It's free. Small problem of needing a robot, but other than that, yeah. All right. All right. So that's good. Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm really interested in the online capabilities because we don't know what's happening in the fall. That's kind of what is um, I don't want to say forcing our hand because it's there's other things at the end of every fiscal year we usually find a lot of money. Our dean does, and they send emails out. Hey, I found a big tub of money. Whoever claims it first, and then we're all kind of scrambling, and this has been we've Christine and I both have been looking at Universal Robotics and the second robot for a while, but because we don't know what's going to happen in the fall, um, I'd kind of like a plan B, and this may give us a plan B. That I'm sure that you've already talked to Christine about it too, but the big issue right now is we have two competing offers essentially for Universal Robot. One is the used version, um, and the other is the version that we're looking at here. Um, so I forget who I was talking with, but it was a UR guy at the headquarters. Tony, yeah, Tony, yeah, yeah, and he mentioned that there was financing available. Is that how does that work? Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh huh. Okay. Okay. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Right. Right, right, yeah, and that includes the training and all the other basically what was on that ticket, that quote. That's the thing that you're financing. So there's no difference between the two. It's just one you're paying monthly, the other you're paying a one lump sum. Right. Okay. Hmm. do you think they'll be training at least in Chicago during the summer? If we yeah, go ahead. Hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Um, all right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And oh, go ahead, Christine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And this, by the appearance and maybe well 71 slides, maybe by the content, this would be one step above again what you can take for free online. So this just goes a little bit deeper, a little bit farther. Uh, okay. And so let's just say, for example, that we weren't able to do the training online at FPE, during the summer. We got the robot, where we want to introduce it into our class. Worst case scenario, we find out that we're teaching online in the fall. So Christine and I are trying to get this set up so that we can have some kind of semblance. Would would we be able to get the kind of the course syllabus, so to speak, for how it's taught, so we can make sure that we're hitting on all the points? Because if we haven't been able to do the training, you know, we we need to find like a script to make sure that we're covering all the factors, that we need to for that. Do you know if that's available, or maybe you can download it from the UR website? Y- yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that something that FPE developed, or is that something that they got from UR? Okay, okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, we want to make sure that we're not, missing anything or leaving out critical features, and then try to test out what we could do. I'm just trying to think worst case scenario. How can we teach this online? And we kind of have an idea, but I'd like to make sure that we ticking all the boxes, so to speak. The current robot we're looking at doesn't have a camera mounted on it. Is that something extra that we could get? Uh huh. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Kyle. Nice meeting you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Right, right. Okay. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the whole cobot kind of uh, way here is a new way, for us to think about running the class. Because we're not doing anything with cobots right now. That's not the robot that we have. Um, yeah. So yeah, I think Christine, do you have? I think Brian's answered all my questions. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was really informative and helpful for clearing up a lot of things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Right, right, right. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I think it's now just, unfortunately, it's kind of out of Christine and I and my hands. So we can make recommendations, but yeah, but we'll see where that goes. Right. Right. All right. Thanks very much, Brian. Okay. Thanks very much. Have a good day.